Apex Construct is a VR-only game made by Fast Travel Games. It was released on March 20th for the PC, and it currently retails for $30. It's also the first VR game that I paid real money for. I'm Super Nicktendo, and let's take a look at Apex Construct. Apex Construct is a game set in a post-apocalyptic world. You're the only human left, you don't speak, and you don't see yourself. The only thing visible is your hands. You think you're all alone until a voice chimes in, introducing himself as Father. He tells you that the world is so messed up because of what Mother did, and your goal is to destroy Mother. Apex Construct uses teleportation, and that works pretty well. This allows you to either play standing up or sitting down. And you can also use the controller to turn as well, and this is nice for centering yourself so you don't tangle the wires in real life. The gameplay is a combination of two popular genres, puzzle solving and combat. You go around this massive area and solve puzzles. And you do come across computer terminals which you have to type in certain commands to pull up information. And this can be info that progresses the story or unveiling secrets like passwords. The problem is that you have to type with one finger, and these commands are pretty lengthy. Also, it's pretty easy to get dumb fingers and mess up. But the game isn't just puzzle solving. There's a combat element to it as well. You're given this bow that shoots 3 different types of arrows, and these arrows can be switched by bringing up a menu in your left hand and then selecting which arrow you want to use in your right hand. Combat is typical of any other bow and arrow game. Your home base is a safe house. From here you can upgrade items, choose which mission you want to go on, and store secret items found in the world. It's a pretty neat way to collect secrets since you can arrange them any way that you want. Each mission sends you out into a different area. You either have to collect a power supply or activate towers. The environments are different, which is nice, and most missions last about 30 to 40 minutes depending on whether or not you die along the way. When you find items on your mission, you can store them in your inventory. Simply press the left button on your controller to bring up the menu. You have 6 slots to fill, and these surprisingly fill up fast since things like grenades don't stack, and you need space for the security access card you find along the way. The security access card is taken from your inventory and you physically swipe it, which is a nice touch in VR. My biggest gripe about this game is the difficulty scaling. This game goes from a walk in the park to super hard really quick. The robots in this game move very quickly and some take more hits than you do. While you can upgrade weapons, health, and defense, you need RP to do it. And how do you get RP? By killing enemies. But there's a catch. When you die, you lose all unbanked RP, and rarely do you get a chance to get that back, which means you can fight an intense mission and bank no RP because you died a handful of times. And there's no way to bank RP unless you complete the mission. The good thing is that you can go back into different areas and grind out RP, but the enemies are all the same strength in all the areas, they're just spread out a little bit more. Also, you must complete the entire mission before retiring for the day. While it's not a big deal for regular games, it's kind of a pain for VR. Depending on which headset you use, fatigue from playing sets in, and sometimes these missions go on a bit too long before ending. You can't save your progress in the middle, and you have to choose to press on or abandon the whole mission if things get tough and frustrating. Even with the missions feeling fairly long, the campaign is pretty short. About 4 to 5 hours depending on your skill level, and that's actually kind of long for a VR game, and at least it feels long to me. But even with my gripes, the game does entice me to play further and get better. I mean, if you suck at bow and arrow, you're going to have a lot of practice in this game, and if that's not your jam to practice, this game isn't for you. So, should you get Apex Construct? Yes, I would consider buying it on sale, and I wouldn't consider this your first VR game. This game offers a lot of challenge that requires you to practice in order to progress. While there are some frustrating moments, the game does a really good job of spacing those out, and it has a huge area for you to explore. There aren't too many games right now that offer such a diverse experience. Either you're shooting stuff or you're solving stuff, and this game gives you both. That sums up Apex Construct, a VR game that's propelling the genre into the right direction. Every month I'll have a VR review for you. If there's a game that you recommend, I'd love to hear it down below. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing for future gaming content. I'm Super Nicktendo, and thanks for watching.